professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a Scantron, pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, man. They want the kids, but not the fathers. The brat. The brat is pregnant, having a baby. You know, bringing her life into the world. She said that she thought it'd never be in the cards for her. Hey, I thought I knew she, in the past, she was with dudes. I know she's been dressing like a guy for years. She's been looking like she liked women for years. But in her past, she was with dudes. Two, rather, I would say. But these situations make things look a little bit perplexing. You're supposed to be the stud, right? She's supposed to be the feminine one, right? So you would think that she wants to have the baby. But no, the brat wants to have the baby. She never had one. She wants to be a mother. Gotcha. But then people look at this and like, the LGBTQ whatever community, this is where it goes too far. You know what I'm saying? They don't, in the sense of, is this just an erasure of fathers? And I can say that on the flip side, because there's a video on YouTube of, I know it's a gay couple with two black dudes, I think with a daughter, and and there's and it's like, so the erasure of a let's just say heterosexual masculine man is what's not wanted. It's like we're pushing for BLM parenting for real, and it's not just the brat, and it's not just whoever those guys are. It's not just that community. Remember when they had the white guy, was it Sperminator? Is that what he was called? He impregnated like 70 something women because they all wanted a baby. And this is the issue. A lot of these ladies want babies. I want a baby. Even a lot of these single mothers want a baby. And then the issue becomes with this, these guys are deadbeats. These guys don't want to be in these kids' life. That's not true. What it is these ladies want a baby. And they want a baby even at the expense of their kids. Because they want a baby, but they don't want their baby to have a dad. You get what I'm saying? And that keeps happening over and over and over and over again. So now, what people are looking at is, all the rules, all the stereotypes, all the stories, all the narratives that was placed upon men as far as being fathers and parents, that we had all deemed to be true because of technology and social media, and even Pink Book Lessons put up a thing about the court where a guy had the kid for like 6 years, but they counted 4, and he was paying child support while he had him, and the court, it is what it is. Part of it's his fault for not filing. I can't say nothing right now because I got a court date in a couple of days about my situation. So but this will probably be up after that's over with. But when you look at it, I'm a boss chick, strong independent woman, don't need no man. I'm the mother and the father. It's morphed into I'm a strong independent woman and my baby don't need no dad. You know what I'm saying? I'm a boss chick, my baby don't need no dad. You get what I'm saying? I'm the mother and my father, so my baby don't need no dad. And I'm sure, like, even in the brat situation, Ricky Smiley is a real stand-up dude. So I'm pretty sure Ricky Smiley gonna be a dope uncle, boy or girl, But this flies in the face of it's partially it's selfishness gone awry, because it's like sometimes when people believe that they can have everything and they attempt to have everything, you get what you want, and then you realize that you got what you wanted. And what I mean is, What if that's a boy? You know, what are you going to, y'all know y'all not going to be able to teach him stuff. And then at the same time, what if the mentors that you have can't fill in the gap sometimes? Or what if you have a girl and she's like, but I like boys. Like, this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can't help her with boys per se, or understand, or that type of relationship. And, and what's most important past the relationship part is when you want these kids but they don't have a father. And I hate to say this, but it's more real than fake. A lot of you mothers give your kids your moral compass, and a lot of y'all moral compasses are horrible because you know you got away with too much because you're women. So now your kids, get entitled, and they get angry, and they get belligerent, and they become snakes in the grass because you thinking there's something wrong with the kid, but truth be told, you raised them without real principles and ethics because they were watching you get away with murder. So you taught it, and now they emulate it. But as you got older, you didn't want the embarrassment falling back on you. So now you want to say the kid got they have these issues and that issues because they father in their life, or they need a dad, or they don't have a dad. But you're not telling these people that, well, actually I moved so the kid didn't have a dad. Actually, I cut off the I made sure the communication with the dad was cut off. Actually, you know what I'm saying? The kid learned how to lie and manipulate because I was lying and manipulating, and the society was enabling me, and the courts was letting it slide. So now that they're moving like this, it's embarrassing. But I wanted this kid. I want this kid. This is my kid, and that's the issue. The kid's my kid because it's my kid. But when the kid's actually a representation of what you taught it and it's bad, then the kid, you get that from your daddy. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. But ultimately, like I said, like the situation is like, you have people bring a child into the world, but then it's like, look at all of the things that go along with it. 48 is high risk pregnancy. Cause now I want a kid. Now it's like you had a long time to be able to do this. Could have been did it, but it's a part of life, and everybody wants to live a full life, and I get that. So the problem is, and I've seen this happen before, and I've seen this in ways where even on a sperm donor tip, the kids just even with a sperm donor, at some point the mom might have to reach out to the siblings and the other mothers who got impregnated with the same sperm just to figure out what's going on, or hope or try to find the quote unquote biological dad just to figure out what's going on with the kid, and that's weird, but it happens more than y'all.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna tell you that.